Good Saturday morning. How are you guys doing? I know it's been quite a while, and oh boy, has things been going.
Turn right onto Club Manor Drive.
Has things been going? Where do I start? Well, Happy New Year, all that other jazz for everybody. It's 7:18 in the morning. I'm on my way to work. I started back working with agencies as far as doing home health care on the medical end, obviously, so I can keep my CNA certification. But life has been lifing, okay? I attempted to try to start GLP-1 several months back, and I ended up having to stop it for financial reasons. I take it back to April 1st of 2025. I had meniscus repair surgery, and I was out of work. I was out of work for a good while to where we got evicted. We got evicted in November, and I was hoping to start work to where I could have saved everything, but that was not necessarily the case. So we lost our apartment. Our car got repossessed, but we were able to get it back because they didn't want their premium. They just wanted what we owed, which was like almost $600. So we paid that. We managed to get that money together, but we still ended up getting put out of that apartment. So where have we been living? Well, the last day of November 30th or 31st was our last day in our apartment, and we've been in a hotel. In order to be able to pay for the hotel, me and my husband been donating, since his job cut him down to just 2 days a week, working just weekends only. So how we managed to be able to get the money for our car to get out of the impound lot was he had a payday loan. So in order to pay that payday loan back, they take, they garnish the amount that they charge to pay the money back out of his check automatically. So he barely gets anything, just working those 2 days a week as it is. So we donate plasma twice a week, and $70 a piece. But it's helping us to be able to afford to keep renting or extending the hotel stay. We started out wanting to stay at the Travel Lodge by Wyndham, but they don't accept emotional support animals as far as service animals. This is their new policy. They want actual authentic service animals. So we couldn't stay there even though we booked it, so we had to go contact hotels.com since I'm a gold member there, and switch it from Travel Lodge to Motel 6. We stayed in Motel 6 for a month, and then we got a notice on our door saying that we would have to leave.
Please say a command.
That we would have to leave that we would have to leave by December 27th. So we went and we would have to leave for 3 days before we can go back to getting a room again. So we left Motel 6 and we went across the street to a hotel called the Pueblo Inn, and that's where we've been ever since December. And here we are in January. So we've been on a struggle bus, like real talk, struggle bus. As well as that going on, I started working literally in the new year only because I had to wait to find somebody to do my CPR class because my CPR card expired at the end of November. All the luck, okay? So not only did we lose our car, got it back, we lost our apartment, and we live in, hotel living. We have a double bedroom, there's a refrigerator, there's a microwave in there, but when we were staying at Motel 6, there was an upcharge just to get a microwave and a refrigerator. So that became a little bit more pricey. Then we decided, you know what, let's go ahead and get a cooler, that way we can, not have to pay so much. But that's what's been going on. As far as living arrangements, we're still in a hotel now. It'll be a minute because obviously we got to stack back up money, plus dealing with the whole situation with my slip and fall. That case is still going on as well. So with that being said, the wrongful termination aspect of it from my job when they fired me for my non-work related injury is still pending. We're still waiting for them to settle out with that. I just arrived at my client's house, so I gotta wait for the other CNA to come because she's a two-person client. So yeah, my weight as of yesterday, which I don't necessarily trust because I went yesterday to donate plasma, is 280. So I'm extremely not happy about that, but it's what it is at this point. My weight loss journey has completely fell off track, and I've been dealing with some health issues outside of my knee surgery, weight loss, extreme regain, because I literally have to lose 100 pounds. I have to lose 100 pounds to get back to where I was before Junior. Junior will be, see, today is the 17th. Today is January 17th. Junior's 4th birthday is coming up on Thursday. So, how do you think I feel about that? We don't celebrate Christmas anyway, but, I was able to get my son an outfit for Christmas, and keep a roof over his head and him fed. So that was his Christmas. Besides the fact that he ended up getting influenza A for Christmas as well. I've been with the two agencies that I'm joined with, Interim and also Maxim. I've been working solid with them for like about a week and a half to 2 weeks now, because I had to wait to get trained and wait for my certification for my CPR to be updated and all that other stuff, and then do my skills test, then do training, which is considered shadowing, to where I can go ahead to be able to take care of clients on my own, which I'm at that place right now, because when you're doing training, you get minimum wage, and that made it hard in between donating at the same time. But now I'm getting my regular pay from both companies, so financially it's a big help. Also, like I mentioned, trying to figure out about my whole weight loss journey and where to start back up with that. Food hasn't been the best, and the living situation is not an excuse, but it is. I don't have a kitchen to cook. I could, once I get financially stable, until my case settles to where we can go ahead and take care of the eviction and everything like that. Once my case settles, we plan on either getting a townhouse, condo, or buying a trailer or something like that. But in the meantime, it will cost us $500, between $300 to $500 a week to get a hotel room with a kitchenette in there. I am getting assistance as far as Medicaid and stuff like that, and WIC for Junior, so that does help, cut down on food cost. Understand this. Take what you want from this whole situation, but understand I'm not updating you guys for pity party. If you guys been following me from day one, I'm not that type of person. I bring you updates. I give you, you know, I give you the real deal, you know. There's only a few people in my circle that knows about my living situation, that knows about the hardships that we're going through. No, I'm not going to set up a GoFundMe or anything like that, because we're managing, we're surviving, you know. It's tight, it's a struggle, but we're surviving, you know, and taking it one day at a time. So that's my life update, and I appreciate your support, and we'll get back on track, and hopefully soon. You know, I just got to get my mind right. I've been neglecting socializing in general because of the whole living situation. I've always been a person to stay to myself anyway, but this is just a little bit more so me staying to myself than anything else. So and it's hurting a lot of people, but I can't be what everybody else needs or wants me to be until I can be who I need to be for my family, myself, and that's the main thing. So that's my update. When I decide, and hopefully within the next few days, when I decide to go ahead and get serious again with everything, I'll let you know. I'll start doing more videos. I'll probably do some shorts, and you know, I don't know yet, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. In the meantime, I will check with you guys